Peace, dear lovelies. Peace, dear lovelies. How are you? Please forgive me for being a little bit late. I have been giving my time to myself, which is much needed. Needing to relocate, having to relocate, not necessarily needing, but having to relocate and evolve. This is something that has been well deserved and much hardly earned through dedication, prayers, hard work, confidence, and self-discipline. I am finally able to tell you guys the wish brought a house. Okay, I'm overreacting. It's an apartment and I'm renting it. But in my mind and what I just spoke, which was fucking manifestation, one day I will be buying a home and one day I will be showing you guys that beautiful home tour. But at this moment, while I am in this new phase of my home and I'm making it my home, I'm blessing it, I'm praying over it, I'm doing all the things that I need to do, I am able to sit down and have TribeChat with you guys, which I told you that I was going to start doing on Sundays, if not Saturdays. And just speak about life, speak about abundance, speak about lessons, speaking about trials, errors, communication, success, whatever. TribeChat, we're going to talk about every fucking thing here. That's real pineapple juice. But today, I'm not going to hold y'all for long because I still have a reading to do. I still want to cook again because I've been eating like hell. But overall, it's the beautiful, whatever. Anyways, I am settling still. I just moved in yesterday, y'all. And I didn't have much due to the fact that I only was in a bedroom. So I wasn't coming from a complete full apartment with things. It was just a bedroom. And I am very graciously thankful for my friend, my sister, who has helped me along this way of getting me on my feet. I've been here in this city for about 3 years, staying with her and her family, that she graciously opened her doors for me to do and help me get on my feet, and I am thankful. I couldn't thank her enough. I thank her. I thanked her when I wrote the note. I didn't want to cry because I'm Pisces. I get emotional. So I wrote her a note when I was moving out because she had to work still. And I told her that I was thankful. I told her thank you, and I wish her and her family the best as well. I could not wait until we are all meeting and visiting each other's places, and then from that on, traveling. Yo, life is about to evolve, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, you don't understand. I am still getting the groove of the neighborhood that I'm in. I'm still getting gists of everything. I haven't been on my own for a long time. The very first time I had an apartment, I was in college in New Mexico at the age of 19. And I had my own things. And I took care of my spot very well. Thanks to college and financial aid helped me along there as well. But it was the second time I went and had a place. The second time I went and got an apartment, I was 21 and I had moved 3 hours away from my family in Texas. I went from staying in Ennis, Texas to Tyler, Texas, and I was working at Walmart at the time. And for some reason, when I was doing my transfer, they wanted to say that my transfer didn't go through because I didn't put it in time. So with that being said, they denied my transfer application and I ended up without a job. And I wasn't able to pay for my place of residency and had to move out, break my lease, do all that shit. I am grateful that I have learned how to maintain myself more than I did then. I'm 25 now, and I can say things have, in my eyes and in my perspective, took a little bit slower than a usual 25-year-old, but I am still progressing. And I'm not giving up on myself, and I refuse to give up on myself because who the hell else gonna take care of me? Who else is going to push me? Who else is going to go that extra mile for me? Besides my ancestors, of course, but in physical form. I have to do it. Just like you have to do it for you, just like they have to do it for them, just like he have to do it for him, just like she have to do it for her. We have to always go the extra mile for ourselves if we ever want to achieve anything and be successful in life. My hands, they kind of look healthy at this moment, but they are dry. They are cut and scraped. My eczema is bad as hell. And then on top of that, I have itty bitty scratches everywhere from me throwing boxes and shit from where I work. And they bleed. And they're sore. And they hurt. But I'm doing that to maintain me until the next level comes into place. I go to school for cosmetology in the day. I work damn near most of my sleeping time at night. I have 2 to 3 hours of sleep, 5 hours a fucking day. 5 days a week, excuse me, see? Fucked up, sleepy. 5 days a week. What do I do on the weekends? Well, this weekend I was cleaning. No, this weekend I slept. Today I slept the fuck in. But also I'm still doing my side hustle. I'm still doing my readings. I'm still doing my spiritual constellations. I am still putting brands on myself so I can make my business into my work, my steady job, that I don't have to do a 9 to 5 anymore. I cannot wait till that day arrives. But until that day comes, I have to be humble. I have to be sufficient. And I have to be self-disciplined to maintain a balance between school self, work self, and entrepreneur, self-employed self, plus work self, sleep and relaxation self. I have to know when it's time to go hard and get on the grind. And I also have to realize there are days and there are times where I need to just chill. And today was one of those days. I went hard all week long, working, going to school, studying, packing, praying, thinking. To get here. To get here, to do those final touches. And I have to also understand that Rome was not built in a day, therefore my accomplishments aren't going to come by themselves all at once. They're going to trickle in. My blessings are going to come when I am ready for them to come. My gifts are going to come when they are knowing I am ready for them to come. And at this moment, I just want to take in gratuity. I want to take in the fact that I am honored through the divine, and I am favored, and I am happy that this is a moment that I have been envisioning for a while. But this is just level one, because my main vision is that pretty cabin on the Little House of the Prairie. Not the show, it's in my mind. With the backyard. The backyard is the woods. I have no backyard. My backyard is land. You walk out 10 minutes prior, there's a lake. Walk out 20 more, there's the rest of my animals on that other side. The horses, the cows, the pigs, the goats. Then we have the chickens next to the house. Then we have the rabbits. My front porch is like those old country time ass porches, but it's a cabin, but it's a home. It's a brick cabin. Brick on the inside, cabin on the outside, the wood on the outside. So when the wolf, big bad, try to come and huff and puff and blow the shit down, it won't go anywhere. But I can see that. I can see my 2 cars in the driveway. I can see my husband's 2 cars or whatever in the driveway. I can see our children outside running around with the dogs and playing. I can see me on the computer typing in my last final orders for the night or the evening, and then going outside with my family playing and talking and laughing and giggling. I can see my husband coming out with a plate of food that he done cooked for us. I can see him tall, black, voluptuous. You know what I'm saying? Tall, mixed with an indigenous, Spanish, cultured, Caribbean, curly black hair, thick beard, fine tattoos, accent maybe. Woo! I can see him 6'3", taller. Oh, no shorter than 5'10". Big ass feet. With an artistic, cultural style to him. I can see us making medicines together and selling them. I can see me speaking to the women face to face or on a webinar, in my women's group, my tribal group, my retreat that I want to create. I cannot wait. It's all coming. Right now, at this time, I am enjoying myself in my beautiful, beautiful, small home, my beautiful apartment that is here just for me. And in this moment, I am dwelling, I am nesting, I am creating. I am going to enjoy this time alone. I'm going to enjoy this time single. I'm going to enjoy this time loving me and figuring me out more than anything. Because it takes you to be alone for you to figure out who you are. It takes you to be alone to figure out who you are. Not in no depressed stage. I'm not depressed right now, okay? I have so much to smile about. I have so much to laugh about. I have so much to be thankful for. And I'm going to take in all that energy and give it back to the divine. So the divine can give it back to me 9 times fold. Furnished home tour. Now see, I got my bed. Big, beautiful bed too, but I don't feel like going back there with the shit that's already connected to the tripod. I don't feel like going back there, walking back there and do all of that. But I do have a bed. I have this futon. This was my bed. Okay? You see this here? This was my bed for a year. And I was thankful for this futon. Because for about 2 years before that, my bed was a sofa. Gratefully, it wasn't a floor. I used to be on the floor too. I used to be in many places, sleeping on things, traveling, Texas, New Mexico. Now I'm here in South Carolina, where my life is beginning. That's a whole different other story time. How the goddess transformed. But I can say, when I am ready, when I have things hung up and more of these boxes out the way and just a little bit more furniture so I won't be hearing my echo all the time. Maybe a TV, I don't know how I feel. I kind of like my space without no TV, but whatever. I will give you guys an apartment tour, and I'm excited to do that. But right now, you're gonna just get me and all my essence, and I hope that this energy that I'm giving y'all right now is going to transform your day. I hope that if you see this and you see it to the end, you see this to the point right now, thank you for being the day one A1. If you feel like you are in a moment of loss, do not allow that suffering to become who you are. Do not allow that pain to turn you into pain. Do not allow that anger to turn into that anger. Do not allow those demons to turn you into one. Because they are all there to push you forward. When nobody else is around and you feel like you're alone, understand you have the power to go. Not go out of thy home or the place that you're in, but out of that placement of where you are mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Take yourself out. Look and examine yourself. I am going through this, but my day isn't as bad as homeboy that's sleeping in a box right now underneath the bridge. I have been having a fucked up week, but my week is not as weak as that person who is a drunk on the street in a wheelchair. And nobody even think to care about that person. They just walk past him because he just seems like an individual that isn't needing help, even though that man is down and out. I have had a fucked up month, maybe. But it's not as fucked up as those children that are in those children's homes that has probably been beaten to be stripped, beaten to have a word to say. People have been through and is going through a motion of distress at this moment. But do not allow that to become you, because it could be a lot worse. Maybe you're not feeling the way that you know you need to feel. Know how to regain your health. It may take a moment of being disciplined, but if you want to be healthy, you're going to cut that shit out and do what you got to do. And if you don't have the money to afford that, don't worry. Let it go. And then watch how the resources come in for you. Know that you can create what you need to create and how you need to create it, and what you desire shall be yours as long as you, as long as you believe that it is. As long as you believe that you're worthy of it. As long as you believe that even though you don't have shit at this moment maybe in your possession of what you really want, but if you know that you deserve it and you don't have no worries behind it, but you have higher confidence, it will come. It always does. You're going through the rain to be built up and built out, to be brought up to have something better. But you have to have that strength for it first. You have to be mentally connected to your heart first. See, pain ain't nothing but a trigger to disconnect you from yourself. But if you learn the lessons of that pain, you can transform that shit, transmute it, and turn that shit into your bitch. Transform pain and turn that hoe into your bitch. Train your pain. Just like you train your puppet. Train your pain. I hope and I pray that whoever watches this smiles by the end of this. I hope that they feel at least a little bit better. I hope that the load that has been taken off of their shoulders just for at least 25 minutes. I hope that whoever watches this turns into a more pleasant being than what they were going through a little bit earlier than this. I hope that if I am able to make your day, put a heart down below. Don't matter what color. Black, red, blue, yellow, green. Hell, the rainbow if you want to. Put a heart down below in the comment section. And then send this to somebody else who may need a uplifting enlightenment. I know I'm all over the place, but hell, I was favored to make this and place this out there. It's on my heart, and I wish you all the best. I hope that you rest well sometime today. I hope that you eat sometime today. I hope that you get that drink of water or juice that you've been needing and wanting, maybe. I hope someone hugs you. And if they don't hug you, I hope someone tell you you are beautiful. I hope someone tells you that they love you. And if nobody does, love on yourself and tell yourself how beautiful you are, because baby, you are amazingly beautiful. Look at the array of auras that is coming through that screen looking at me. Beauty. And I hope you know you're worth it. Peace.